Exclamation, everybody. Welcome back to Starpoint Gemini. Where we last left off, I rage quit. We rescued some scientists from Sagittarius Station before the Baildor military came in and just razed everything. We made sure to destroy the station so they couldn't gain access to any of our data. However, in the process, during a cutscene, the game decided to rob me of my precious, overpowered ship. And they've literally given me a piece of crap ship. I mean, there's a bug apparently in the game where this ship that it has given me does not have any thrusters. So my top speed is about 13 with my special ability turned on. So it's going to make for a very long, very boring journey ahead. I think it's appropriate that I'm leading off with this very long traverse to the next jump point here. It's a good thing I had a T-drive. Otherwise, the game would be almost impossible right now.
Full stop. Ah, good to see you again, Captain. I'm glad they sent you. News of your determination and bravery precede you.
A person of your background and connections must have a pretty good picture of what's going on. Care to share your insight?
Of course. You'll need it for our next assignment. Revenant fleet that laid waste to Masquerade. An incident that provoked massive military response was extracted from Stasis Rift by Corkiran technology. Or at least that is what Baildor is saying. Our intelligence supports that claim, however. The device used in Masquerade was a hybrid between Corkiran experimental technology and our own stasis equipment.
That's why Baildor turned on Corkira? Where did the Triumvirate get stasis technology?
Baildor attacked Corkira for many reasons. Masquerade was just an excuse. After all, Baildor fleet invaded independent sectors as well. This could be an opportunity for Gemini League to expand its influence. As for stasis technology in Corkiran hands, that is where you and your ship come in. Information on a secret device from Masquerade are most likely stored on a scepter station in the Fringe. It is the most sophisticated Corkiran science center for military research, and you command a Corkiran ship. Get it?
You want me to go there and pose as a part of the Navy to obtain access to their data? What about checkpoints? You can't just walk into a military complex like that.
That is why you have me. I'll give you the needed codes and passwords, and the rest is up to your acting skills.
Okay, prepare to transfer to my ship.
Mr. Renoir is on board.
Set course for the Fringe.
Just remain calm. Keep your shields dropped and speed below half.
Identify yourself.
Transmit this code to them. 99 88 65 70.
Lottery numbers.
Thank you, Hyperion. Have a safe journey to Sept.
I'll stop and transmit identification codes. Just repeat the number you gave the Border Patrol. Correct. Prepare to be boarded for inspection. What the? Must be a random control. If they come here, we're done for.
Captain, we are transporting vital research parts to Sept. Is this necessary? We'll be late and the judiciary won't be happy to hear that in these dire times.
You're right. The adjudicators are already nervous. And if I irritate them further, I could end up doing patrols in some backwater sector. That was close. The station perimeter is the only barrier left.
Mission control, please assist. Take your ship to full stop. Request your code and locking password.
Code is the same as before, and for password, try Chameleon.
Thank you. Welcome, Hyperion. Dock when ready. Docking procedures.
Ironically, that guy is going to end up doing border patrols in a backorder system since I've slipped through here.
Blood course to
And it's comforting to know that even in the future, they have bad password creation management here. You know, don't use passwords that can be found in a dictionary.
Clamps released. Proceeding with departure.
It's heartening to know that we can still bypass their security like that. And this mission is, generally speaking, a really bad idea, given that I can't fly around without any thrusters here.
Our thrusters are not fully operational to the
So I'm hoping I don't have to fight my way out of here. Well, out of this
is on board the Sept.
Now all we can do is wait.
giant snail-looking thing.
Why are you still docked? Your orders are to proceed to Coherent Capital after delivery. Respond. Now what?
We're leaving in a moment. Just some minor troubles with the docking clamps.
Our scans show no problems with your docking clamps. Leave the dock immediately and proceed with your mission.
Okay, Mr. Doe, leave the dock, but remain in transporter range.
Okay.
Dock 7 is all yours.
What's
Our
the
ship is
likelihood
leaving
that they'll
station.
ignore me once I leave here and not get on my back again?
Imperial, are you having troubles with your engines now, too?
Actually, we are. I guess this is a common malfunction on this vessel class. We'll fix it in no time.
Not really. Do you require assistance?
No. Our engineers are solving the problem as we speak.
I don't think they believe us. Coherent Patrol has been alerted. They're moving to intercept.
I guess we'll be doing that inspection after all.
We are out of options. Prepare for combat.
Your ship really needs a complete overhaul, Captain. Looks like your weapons are broken as well. Why are they charged? We're being scanned by the station. This is not the Imperial. Commander Venable, intercept and destroy.
I heard everything, Captain. I need several more moments to finish my job here. Take care of those ships and don't worry about the station. I've disabled the surrounding platforms.
Oh, that's terrific, guy. You've disabled the surrounding platforms, but it still doesn't help me with the 3 frickin' ships that are flying around my ass here. And I've got no shields on either side.
We've done it. The ship is ours. We can tow
Got no shields, except for forward shields, which, again, is another
All
bug,
done, Captain.
thankfully.
The ship is dead in space, waiting for grappling.
Yeah, it's a good thing my boarding stuff is OP, because this
The ship is dead in
is
space.
working
What we
fantastically.
came here for. Transport me to your ship and let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, I will slowly turn around to get back into transporter range and get you, guy. Oof, that actually worked out really well, having the boarding party stuff, but
Adjusting course. True.
yeah, it's...
Docking port. We are in need of repairs.
Let's grab this guy here.
Insertion successful.
Full stop.
Okay, come on. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Setting course out of the sector.
Take me to 0
Nice.
hour. My ship will be waiting there.
Hell yes.
Maximum speed.
Thank you, Captain. I shall analyze the data we recovered and inform you as soon as possible.
We're receiving transmission from the Auspex.
That was a fast analysis.
Affirmative. Open the channel.
Captain, time is short, so let's keep this simple. The League has a covert mission for you. Usually, I'd take this kind of assignment, but time is of the essence, and your ship is closer. You must go to Promethean, a Corkiran sector.
Why Promethean? If my database is correct, there is nothing of interest there.
That is precisely why you must go there. Promethean is not supposed to be all that populated. Except numerous dust clouds, there shouldn't be anything else of great interest there. However, records from Sept indicate very high levels of traffic between them and an installation in Promethean. They were exchanging everything. Ships, officers, technology.
That is unusual. It's a good thing we're going out there to check things out. But why such a rush?
My informants report a great degree of chatter in the area. Something is bound to happen soon enough, and I think it's best the League has someone there to have a look.
Agreed. What should be our focus?
As far as I could discern, Whatever is to take place will happen in or around a space station in that sector. The station in question is called Quasar. Until recently, the station seemed of no special interest, but this might change that assessment.
Got it. Helm, we're leaving for Promethean.
Okay, let's get a move on here and... yeah, let's get a move on. Ugh. I have to find thrusters somewhere here.
Long-range scans, detecting precision and local traffic. Nothing looks out of place, but I suggest we moving closer. Initiating maneuver.
That is enough. Stop the ship and start scanning. Notify me of anything unusual.
The station is of civilian design. Designation is Quasar, and it looks like a military installation. But the station's defenses indicate the target is of low importance.
That guy has my old ship.
Incoming ships, several mercenary vessels. They are ignoring us and are attacking the installation. Shall we engage?
No. Let them fight. They'll pay less attention to us.
Yeah, I wish I still had that ship back. Homesick for the
Did you
ship.
see that? I believe the fight is just a cover for that ship. Follow it. We must learn where it's going. Send encrypted transmission to the Auspex and notify them of the situation.
Maximum
Alright, we'll
speed.
follow it.
Incoming high priority message. This is relay. It's Renoir. Patching him through.
What's going on, Renoir? I have a feeling you know much more than you're telling me. Why are we following these guys around?
Because the greatest threat we are facing are not fleets of Korkira or Bildor, but a traitor in our own ranks.
Traitor? What makes you say that?
Common sense, friend. As you already witnessed, mercs know our every move. Korkira experiments and upgrades our own stasis technology. Too many impossible things happened lately. The General agrees. Intelligence we gathered on the Scepter, only officers on Freiburg were informed, and as you saw, mercs knew about the secret Quasar station. Someone in League hierarchy on Freiburg is passing information to a third party. But we don't know anything more at this point.
I understand. We must learn what this Charlize took from Quasar and where they're taking it.
And to whom?
We need to step up
Alright.
operations. We are
So we are following this guy. Very, very slowly. As you can see, he's well outrunning us without even trying too hard here.
What is this now?
Hail them, Lieutenant.
No response. They're powering weapons.
We sure stepped on more than a few toes lately. Raise shields and prepare for combat.
enemy inbound.
You're no match for me, Captain.
Alright, let's take this guy out here.
Opening fire.
So this is the second ship I've been through
Initiating maneuver.
Now you're
from off camera while I was traveling around between these places, between missions. I decided to try to pick up another ship in the hopes that it would have a
Morse here. The
thruster.
ship is ready for the tow.
Apparently not, though. It's again, this has to do with not only the bug that just giving me a ship without a thruster, but also
not a smart idea.
it has to do with the fact that all these stations have random parts to buy, and unfortunately, these ships that I've been given are
Sir, Morse
very
here.
low,
The ship
or
is
lower
ready for
class
the
than what
tow.
I had.
Enemy destroyed.
So all the spare parts that I have
Course laid in.
can't be put on these ships, and I haven't gotten to a sector yet where
Sir, we've done it. The
I
ship
can
is
get a higher
ours.
class ship.
We can tow it home.
That's
So-
it. But I'm afraid we lost the Charlize.
Not necessarily. Lieutenant Berquist, use some of those scanning routines Dr. Ridley had shown you.
With pleasure, Captain. There I've isolated the residual energy pattern from the Charlize. We can follow those like breadcrumbs.
Mark the course, Lieutenant. We have to hurry if we don't want the trail to dissipate.
Alright, we'll try.
Maximum speed. What does this mean?
Looks like neutrality doesn't bring profit to the consortium anymore. Relay the info to Renoir. We need some insight.
Encrypted transmission sent.
How deep is the Nixian involvement in all of this?
General Demetrius is healing us to relays.
Demetrius? Seems we stumbled on something important here. Let's not keep them waiting then.
Captain, good job. I'm still impressed by the way you handle your assignments.
Being frozen at Rift really preserved more than just your skin complexion.
What should I do about these Nixians and the mercenary ship?
Nothing. Do not, I repeat, do not engage them.
Yes, sir.
Incoming transmission from General Demetrius. Opening channel.
Captain, we've got work to do. Mr. Renoir told you that we suspect there is a traitor in Freiburg. He must be flushed out if you are to continue our operation smoothly. When you're ready, find him in the belt sector and you'll be updated then. Until then, I suggest you avoid Freiburg Station altogether. They don't accept revenants with open hands anymore. Officially, they don't want to draw Kurkiran attention, but there's more to that story, I just know it. I will see you in the belt, Captain, when you are ready. You'll find me near Okayama Freeport. Just contact me when you get there. Demetrius out.
Roger that, General. Helm, alter course. We're going to the belt.
Alright, that's where we're headed. And can I say it's just rather fitting that the Nixian Consortium ships look a lot like Ferengi ships from Star Trek. And they are apparently the traitors of the Gemini system. So, good art design there. At some point along here, I have got to find some thrusters for this ship because this is driving me insane, honestly. Hoping that there's enough jumps here that I can find some good stations to stop off at. So that's what I will do.
Ah, you're here. Not a moment too soon. It is time we force Freiburg spies out in the open. For that, I require your help. You see, you have quite a reputation already, and it holds you as a free-minded, smart individual without blind loyalty to anybody. And that's exactly what will help you gain trust in Freiburg.
But you said revenants are not very welcome there anymore.
Well, they aren't. But first, you're not just any revenant, and second, we'll fix you up to look poor and helpless. They just won't resist helping you, and then you'll get the chance to throw them a hook.
You'll make me look helpless? If I didn't know you from past times, Demetrius, I'd be very suspicious of you right now. What's the plan?
Simple. I'll shoot at your ship now, and it will just stand still.
Take it easy, Demetrius. Don't split my ship in half. I already lost one.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Are you done? I hope you are, because I'm getting strange desires to make you a bit helpless too. Just for fun.
Yes, Zor. To an untrained eye, it looks as if you just barely escaped with your life. You must convince them that you must dock there for critical repairs.
Okay. And if they agree and decide not to finish your job, then what?
Then you must mention the mission you're supposedly on. A high-ranking scientist wishes to defect from Kurkira and become a member of the League. In return, he offers valuable information regarding secret ties between factions. If they take the bait, bring their people to the Red Sector, where the alleged scientist is waiting. From there, leave the matters to me.
And if they don't believe me?
Then simply repair your ship, tell them some lies, and leave.
Very well then. This is a very weird plan, but since we have no other, we may as well give it a shot.
That's a pretty ship.
Hold, Captain. Why are you here? We have no business for you right now, and your presence could draw the Kurkiran Navy. Don't bring Freiburg at gunpoint. We cannot afford to lose another strategic position.
I regret the inconvenience, Commander Stern, but I just escaped another inconvenience. I risked my ship and lives of my crew to obtain information vital to the League, and now you're telling me
Adjusting course.
Well, they've taken the bait so far. Let's see where this leads us here. Unfortunately, if the traitor is here on Freiburg, that eliminates Dr. Doolittle, which kind of sucks, but oh well.
Due to anomalous activity.
There's no one here. Maybe that would-be defector got scared and fled.
Wait. Mr. Doe, transmit our recognition signal.
Transmitting. The ship is decloaking, and it's the Columbus. They're confirming our signal.
Nice to see you, Captain. You are reliable, just as we were told. We can't stay here for long.
Of course. Set your ship to auto-destruct and stand by for transport.
Captain, we'll take it from here. Thank you for the assistance.
Venerable, what are you doing? Abort your attack. Abort!
No response. The Venerable is resuming assault.
Captain Gerard, stand down. You'll answer for this. What the... Target Gerard's ship and try to disable it.
Going to red alert.
Fun. Okay.
Changing course.
So they've shown their hand.
Damocles is emerging from the asteroid field. 3 other hostile ships en route as well.
Just as planned, eh? Destroy this traitorous dog.
Captain Seymour, you are late. Now do what you're paid to do.
You League weaklings. All you do is complain. We are moving to assist you, Venerable.
You got friends in strange places, Gerard.
Mercenaries are just the kind of friends I need. They talk little, care less, and get the job done.
Wrong. You will not do your job here. Except if your mission is to die.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Alright, so So Traitor is definitely on Freiburg Station, which
You're almost
defeats
done,
my theory about it being Dr. Scott.
Is the military that desperate?
Which kind of sucks because
Actuals down, sir.
really the Freiburg Station thing didn't... I mean, Freiburg Station and Stern and all that stuff really didn't get
Changing course.
introduced that much.
Not a smart idea.
From what I can remember anyway.
They did a number on me. We'll have to take care of
So
things when you
it's a little bit of a cop out as far as the story goes, to not have somebody who was introduced from a long time and who's a character that's been built up over a while to actually turncoat themselves. But you know, it's...
Well done, Captain. The
I'm
ship
not the one that
is
wrote the
dead in
story.
space, waiting for grappling.
It is still a valid story direction. So I finally, as you can notice, along the way, found some thrusters for this ship. I also found some shields as well, so their shields are doing a little bit better. That being said, I still need to find another ship. I want to try to find that last ship that I had, if I could remember the name of it.
fighting a feudal
But more than likely, I will just
ASAP.
try to find another destroyer class and take that. My credits are a little bit low right now, even though I haven't been buying much.
Course laid.
So I might have to do some more stuff off camera just to get some money, get some
Aye, aye, sir.
some dough, and let's do it okay here. Got some a little bit of damage here and there,
away while you can.
but so far so good. I'll say that I know for a fact, because I did so many things off camera,
Course.
that I'm over leveled right now for what's going on. And I don't know if the enemies dynamically level themselves to you or if they're an older level, because it seems to oscillate between the two. You know, sometimes I encounter a ship that's really tough,
Destroyed.
and sometimes, you know, during a mission, and sometimes I don't. So I don't know if they're scaling there or if it's just set in stone.
That is the last of them. Mr. Barton will transport you now. Is your ship ready
Okay, will do. Where is it at?
Adjusting course.
Oh, there it is.
We've got a bogey.
Easy peasy.
What was this all about?
What? We found out where treasury sticks from, didn't we?
Yes, but no offense to Dr. Barton, but why is our alleged defector so useless in combat? He almost died without even firing a shot. Am I missing something, or was this organized a bit lousy?
No, but rather perceptive of you. You see, Dr. Barton is in fact the real defector. He is not our agent, and he has never been in battle before today.
What? Why wasn't I told that?
Come on, old friend. What would you have done? I knew the traitor was tied to Freiburg, and he was familiar with our plans and missions. You stayed in Freiburg for some time, and you had the knowledge of our intentions. I couldn't just disregard you as suspect. But luckily for you, when I was first shot, and it cleared you of any suspicion.
Lucky me. Now what?
Now we'll take Dr. Barton back to our headquarters, Gilgamesh, for debriefing. Then we'll have to construct a strategy on how to deal with Freiburg. It seems they aren't working towards the same goal as we. You are free, Captain, for the time being. What's your step? There are not many safe sectors today, and we'll definitely need you soon. Democles out.
General is hailing us to realize, Captain. Patch me through.
Captain, we finished interviewing with Dr. Barton, and it is hard to believe how far dirty games go in this system.
After all I've seen, I expected something like that. What did you learn?
Stern and his followers at Freiburg really do have some agenda of their own. It is still unknown whether they work for a specific faction or something else, but they certainly do not share our goals anymore. It was Stern who gave our SACE technology to Korkira. Our defector, Dr. Bartoner, was among the Korkiran scientists who were assigned to upgrade our own extraction procedures.
For what purpose?
Unknown. However, information given to us by Mr. Renoir does confirm what Bartoner is saying. Korkira transferred a newly developed extraction device to masquerade with mercenary help. There, they used it to simultaneously bring back an entire fleet of revenants, which then ravaged the sector, believing they are stuck in enemy territory. Korkira, in fact, drew Baildor into open confrontation intentionally. They also hoped this tragedy would directly implicate Nexus scientists at Tesla and Sagittarius. Those scientists developed first generation of stasis technology for the League, and after Masquerade, they naturally became prime suspects.
So, Korkira plotted with Stern to plunge Gemini back into war and chaos. I don't understand what could they possibly gain from that. In case of military victory, the Triumvirate would expand to more sectors under their command, but how will Stern benefit from such destruction?
The motive itself eludes me for now. Stern was one of the League's founders. I can't imagine what happened to him, or was he just deceiving us all from the start? Matter is not. Freiburg must be dealt with. Now is the time for the League to make a stand. We will not accept treachery easily, and we will not accept becoming irrelevant in our own future. League was shattered once, and so help me God, it will not be shattered again. Not in front of my eyes for the second time.
Amen to that. It's about time we show those politicians and thieves the League fist.
Make your way to the Belt Sector to join with the rest of our forces. I'll fill you in on the details there.
Okay. So we're gathering our forces for a push against Stern here. As far as what Korkira could achieve through, getting rid of the Gemini League here, all I can think of is that the big bad guys, as I was talking about much earlier, are still around, and that they have,
What is wrong with those engines?
they're trying to win the war 20-some odd years later by, killing the Gemini League while it's still in its infancy.
Maximum speed.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Changing course.
Makes sense.
Our relief convoy has
In the
been delayed
meantime,
for unknown reasons.
I need to get a little bit more accustomed to this ship, so I am going to stop off at this Gladiatrix point here and station and practice a little bit, and then we'll get back onto the mission.
You are a sight for sore eyes. I already thought we'd have to deal with the Freiburg on our own.
Even that will be a zero problem for me, but it will be more fun in the crowd.
Enemies I don't like, but traitors I can't
with us again. I would say I missed you, but it could be misinterpreted, so let me just say, good to see you again.
Same here, Dr. Ridley. And you don't have to be modest because of me. I missed you too. No offense to other captains here, but unlike you, they're more fond of shooting than talking.
Shouldn't I be? It's war if you haven't noticed.
Yes, I agree. We always liked a good fight. You too, Captain. Maybe you got soft lately. Rift preserved you from wrinkles, but your true age is clear.
Gentlemen, do you intend to kill our enemies by talking them to death? I think you're all getting soft, but the battle will help you get strong again. So to explain the plan, once in Red Mist, we'll divide into two groups. Group 1 is Archimedes and Null Pointer Exception. You seem to get along nicely, so let's use it to our advantage. The rest of us are Group 2. Our mission is to engage Freiburg defense vessels, and please be aware that Stern has powerful allies. So it is imperative that we finish our job as soon as possible and get out of there. Good luck. Apologies for the overdub. YouTube insists that there's a content ID match here, which means either Google's engineers are not as world-class as they believe themselves to be, or the combination of the voice actor and my commentary has somehow stumbled upon the world's worst musical composition that's copywritten. I now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Alright, we're approaching the station. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
He just won't let go. Don't you understand what you're up against? Or you just can't resist fighting lost causes?
My lost cause was your cause too.
The difference is, we realized it, and you still live in a dream.
I'll rather have my dream than your pitiful reality. By the way, shouldn't you be dead?
Unfortunately for you, I survived the doom of my ship, and now, it's payback time.
Enemy inbound. Going to red alert.
Alright, let's take these guys on and see what we can do here.
You're no match for me, Captain.
We're already getting hit pretty good here. So I don't have a whole lot of hope. We'll have to see what happens. With any luck, my NPC buddies here will actually back me up this time around. So, I have recently bought, or pre-ordered, I should say, Starpoint Gemini 2, and I've been playing the pre-release. The pre-release is on Steam right now. And you can, I forget what I paid for it, but you can get the pre-release. It's basically the beta or alpha. I'm not sure what the designation is for it, but it's an early access game. And I understand now why they're doing the full 3D engine, because essentially it's got the mechanics of Star Fox and Starlight Inception, which is another game coming out that I've taken a look at. Games of that style where you control the ship directly, you know, flying back and forth, and then in the case of Starpoint Gemini 2, your mouse controls the guns. So all of your guns are on turrets. As you move your mouse around, your view changes, but also whatever direction you're facing, it also determines what guns are fired. So it also the art style of it is very vastly improved. I mean, it was a very nice looking game. So that answers my question about why they went full 3D. They're not doing the you're basically taking control for sort of first-person control. It's more like third-person control of your ship directly, and you're flying around. And there's some improvements in there that I've seen. For instance, it looked like, at least in the system that I started out in, as long as you're in a system with a station or somewhere to stop off, you have a little button on your screen that says that immediately allows you to dock regardless of where you're at, from what I could tell anyway. And that was kind of nice. Also, the and the docking was very quick, so it's, you know, there's big improvements right there. Also, the in this game, the planets and stuff are merely background images. They're not, you can't fly to them. And I'm not doing well here. This is, I have a feeling, yeah, my buddies aren't helping me out here, so this is, I'm probably gonna have to end up redoing this because it's not going well here. In Starpoint Gemini 2, the planets are actual objects. In fact, I was able to fly to one, and actually flew into the atmosphere and then promptly burned up because I just wanted to see if I could do it. I could. It's still mouse clicky. You still can click on things on your view. On the left-hand side of the screen here, you got your ship management stuff. They, yeah, it looks like that was the final shot that did it. Alright, I will be back. Alright, almost back to the point where I was, although I'm still not doing any better here. In fact, I'm going to try to run away from these guys if I can, because this is... I'm almost dead again here.
You think I'm done? Guess again, Captain. I'm on the station now, on a very safe distance, and I owe you triple now. Say hello to our friends.
Captain, a large number of vessels are entering the sector. A Corkiran war fleet led by the Teutonic. Multiple attack fleets are closing in very fast.
Now this is something challenging at last. Try to keep up. Leave Stern to me.
Negative. We are vastly outnumbered and the station is barely damaged. Withdraw immediately. There is no point in us dying here.
Corkirans are attempting to block our escape.
Break formation. Trying to reach T-Gate. Give them as many targets as you can. Our destination is Gilgamesh. Stern will have to wait.
Did you hear that, Stern? You're lucky I follow orders. Otherwise this will be the end of you.
I've never been so happy to follow a retreat order in all my life here. I really didn't feel like replaying the mission again here.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's hope I don't run into any resistance along the way.
Initiating maneuver.
Let's try to get at least a little bit repaired here too while we're limping along. So yeah, the Starpoint Gemini 2 is shaping up. It looks pretty cool. I didn't play it very long, maybe only about a half an hour or so. But so far I like what I'm seeing, so kudos all around. Let's try to get ourselves underway here and get some repairs done and continue this mission.
Good thing I followed you here. Hurry up. My disruption field won't hold forever. You got a few minutes to flee, so make use of them.
Dr. Scott, you just made my day. The League won't forget this.
Of course you won't. I won't let you. Scientists of Tesla have so many projects in need of funding.
Captain, we're safe for the moment. But Stern has to be dealt with. League fleet, regroup at Gilgamesh. Demetrius out.
Captain's log. Admiral of the 3rd Fleet, Mitchell Bonaparte, Solar 11/25/2677. Is that not the same date every time? I guess this is after everything happens and we're just reading his logs all on the same day. Whatever. As the war continued, dark plots were revealed. Baldur, carried on the wings of its mighty royal fleet, conquered the strategically important Junction sector. Meanwhile, Gemini League was weakened by treason of the Freiburg branch, whose leader was one of the League founders, Sigmund Stern. The consortium still remained officially neutral, and to make things even more suspicious, they offered to host a peace conference. During all that, spies from all sides tracked Nixian growing war production. Another thing that concerned the League greatly was the information of a plot high in the hierarchy of all major factions, a plot that included its own traitors from Freiburg. That sentence structure was a little bit rough there. But we're on to chapter 4 now. That was actually a short chapter there, but it was the traitorous chapter. At least that's what I'm dubbing it. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will continue with this at a later date, and I will see you in the next episode.